guys, Joe DeMarco from the Crazy New York Driver Show. Today is Friday, December 11th, 2020. Welcome to another eBay video. Today we're going to be discussing a large UPS and FedEx backlog in shipping. We're going to discuss the eBay mobile app, eBay customer service, sales, and quite a few of your comments, questions, and concerns. I decided to try something different today. Instead of me actually picking the Mac up and taking it outside to prove to you it's cloudy every day, I decided to point the camera outside on the Mac so you can see it's cloudy every day and I don't have to actually walk outside. Guys, I am a straight shooter, and when I tell you something, you have to understand I'm telling you the truth. It's cloudy every single day, bar none. It's going to rain tomorrow and Sunday and Monday too. One dry day Tuesday and more rain. Anyway, I'm going to start out with your comments, questions, and concerns from the last few videos. Ken Van Tassel and Jason Neal both wrote in about local pickups, and so did Dennis Copper for that matter. Ken Van Tassel said, local pickup on eBay works great now. You can scan a code that the buyer provides on their phone and it proves delivery. However, Dennis Copper dug a little deeper and had two things to say. First, Dennis stated, I see they changed local pickup where you have to select a payment method. Cash is not one of them. I want cash for local pickup only. eBay needs to put that back in. Dennis Copper also decided to copy from the eBay site the disclaimer or the rules about local pickup, which I'm going to read you right now. For proof of collection, you can use the eBay app to scan the QR code or manually enter the 6-digit code the buyer received after completing their purchase. To scan the code, go to the Arrange Pickup screen on the eBay app and tap the Scan to Confirm Pickup button. The item will immediately be marked as delivered. You still need to mark the item as paid if you collect cash at the time of delivery. If the buyer doesn't have their email with the codes, a signed receipt or invoice or an eBay message from the buyer confirming they collected the item can protect you against item not received cases. Seriously, do I want to go through all that trouble? Absolutely freaking not. I once again echo my sentiments. I will never allow local pickup for anything sold on eBay. Once again this week, yesterday, I sent out offers to watchers, and a person who I had sent an offer to wrote back to me and said, I live in New Jersey. If I buy this item, can I do local pickup to avoid the shipping? Absolutely, positively not. I refused it, and I will continue to refuse it. Now let me clarify, just so you know, there is a difference. Let's say a gentleman walked in here right now and said, Joe, you're selling an item on eBay for $30 plus $15 shipping. Would you be willing to sell me that item now for $30 and forego the shipping since I'm a local customer? I would say definitely yes, because that customer is buying the item from me in person, okay? He's an in-person customer. If, however, that same customer wrote to me and said, Joe, I'd like to buy this item on eBay, can I come over and make a local pickup? No, not happening. Anything I sell on eBay is getting a tracking number and it's getting shipped and I'm getting protected without having to jump through hoops. Of course, what you guys do is your business. I'm just giving you my take on it. On counter offers, Rubber Wilbur and Flippin' Ain't Easy and even Ryan Glazer wrote in. And Rubber Wilbur stated, Joe, you should do like me and not allow counter offers when you send an offer. It will save you a lot of headaches. As a matter of fact, I don't allow any offers on my open listings because I get too many people lowballing who would just pay the price I have listed. Rubber Wilbur, to be truthful, I've always allowed counter offers and they don't bother me when people lowball me. But what does bother me is when somebody tries to knock me down on the shipping. That bothers me because I will never do that. I don't mind dickering on the price when I can, if I can, but I'm trying a new experiment since you have suggested this, you guys, and I am not allowing counter offers on any more of my offers that I'm sending out. And we're going to see how that works out. On rude buyers, Ed JW wrote in, "Hey Joe, I've gotten several messages from eBay messaging from buyers that want to purchase an item for a really low cost, and the wording in their message is very abrasive. Not can you, but do it now or else. I was wondering how you handle such requests. Thank you for all that you do, my friend." Ed, I do two things. All right? Number one, I write to them, try and get it locally. That way you will save a few dollars on shipping. And then I block them. I immediately block them. And I know Dennis Copper would approve of that, because if they're rude to me in comments before they buy the item, what do you think they're going to do after they buy the item? On customer service, Scott Petrone wrote in, "Sadly, it takes 4 to 5 phone calls to different representatives to get things taken care of. I have no clue what they're doing. I don't think they have a clue what they're doing. It's too bad." Tim Kincaid wrote, "Hey Joe, on the second call that got it resolved, did you mention to the rep about the first call and their incompetence?" The answer is no, I did not, for the simple reason I did not want to jinx myself. You know, like the old saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. On the weather, BG Sims wrote, "Hard to believe Seattle has better weather. Congrats on your win on your problem." LJ Whitmire also wrote in about customer service. "Here's a perfect example of what's wrong with the eBay platform. The platform knew you hadn't shipped it yet, but it allowed the item not as described to be filed anyway. I've had similar things happen. Why have a computer know everything if it doesn't use the information to prevent these kind of situations? Do you think Amazon's platform would allow something like this? Probably not. eBay's platform is nothing but a bundle of Band-Aids. In short, eBay is not investing any money in their platform. They are pocketing as much cash as possible and letting the platform break over and over." The last comment I'm going to read is by Vicky Gagan. "Joe, you do not have to show me the cloudy weather. It's the same here where I am, just north of you. Today has been cloudy, rainy, and snowy. Just a few flakes in the air. The weather forecast for my area is calling for warmer weather, but it's going to be cloudy with rain and no end in sight anytime soon. I would love for just one perfectly sunny day. It will never happen. Glad you got things straightened up and eBay finally did the right thing. If eBay had solved their coding problem with their wrap, this could have been prevented and would never have happened." Okay, that's it for the comments. Let's get into some new topics. And since Vicky had just mentioned the mobile app, let's talk briefly about that. What is your guys' feelings regarding the eBay mobile app? And when do you use it? What do you use it for? I find it very convenient for messaging with potential buyers. When they message me when I'm on the road and they ask, is this the right size? Will this fit? What color is it? Etc., etc. I find it very, very helpful for that. And sometimes when a buyer says, will you take, let's say, $10 less than the asking price? And I'll write back, will you buy the item right away today if I lower the price? And if they say yes, I can often actually edit the listing right there using the mobile app, and hopefully the buyer will buy it. But this week, I had an issue. A buyer bought something from me, paid right away, of course, and luckily I noticed in the notes, most of you guys probably don't have this feature on your sales unless you sell on eBay Motors. The buyers can post a notation what kind of car they have. And this particular person noted what kind of car he had, and I knew that what he bought was not compatible with the car. So I messaged him back, and I said, if you in fact have this kind of car, the item you bought from me is not compatible. Please clarify before I send this out, and let me know if you made a mistake and want to cancel. So the buyer said to me, thank you for catching this. I did make a mistake, and I really would like to cancel. No problem. I'm glad I caught this one. Now, I happened to be on the road. I had no problem messaging the guy, but I tried to cancel the sale using the mobile app, and all I was getting was error messages. I couldn't do it. So I waited till I got back to work here, and I tried canceling using the Mac, and I still couldn't do it. I was getting error message after error messages. It's not you, it's us. Please try again later. Go back. I was getting frustrated, and it took me a good 3 hours before I could finally actually cancel the sale. Apparently, I'm thinking the glitch was on eBay's part, but I'm not 100% sure. So if any of you guys know anything about that, jump right in. Quite a few people on Facebook, in the Facebook groups, have been complaining that they're getting a lot of messages from their buyers saying they have not received their items on the date eBay promised they would receive them. And many of these buyers are opening item not received cases for these poor sellers. And the sellers are pissed off, and they're getting pretty loud on the Facebook groups. And it goes not just with USPS, although predominantly it is, it also goes with FedEx and UPS too. Somebody posted a link to a story that showed the USPS had, I think, 15 tractor-trailer loads of mail sitting idle that had to be delivered and had not yet been delivered. I believe it was in Chicago. Don't quote me. I believe it was. And another person posted a link to a story that they found bins and bins of packages thrown out, dumped by the USPS. And again, I cannot remember what state that was in, but this all happened within the last 3 days. What I'm doing, and I really suggest all you guys do this too, no matter what service you're using, change your handling time to 3 days, but still ship the very next day. This way, it gives you an extra few days cushion for your item to get to the buyer at the time eBay states it will. So far, knock wood, I've had no complaints whatsoever, and that little idea is working great for me. I did have one concerning issue happen with FedEx this week, and I need to share this with you. As you know, I ship every day with UPS and FedEx. I bring my items to the post office and to the FedEx drop-off location. So, day before yesterday was Wednesday. Wednesday, I go into the FedEx location to drop off my boxes, and what do I see? All my boxes from Tuesday are still sitting there. I said, what happened? Why are my boxes from yesterday still sitting here? And they said, well, the driver apparently didn't have time to come here and pick them up. I honestly did not know that it was discretionary on the part of the driver whether they had to pick the items up or not. I thought it was a routine thing where FedEx drivers had to pick the items up every day, but apparently that is not the case. So be forewarned, especially this time of year. My sales this week have been excellent. Once again, no complaints, with the exception of last Sunday. Oh my God, it was horrible. The whole day went by without a single sale. Then I had a couple of nibbles late at night. I even went through the procedure of resetting my store, figuring that would help, which is a good trick that always works for me. Always works. Not last Sunday, I'm telling you. The last 2 weeks have been very good for me, with the exception of Sunday. It's been the death day for me. I hope you guys have been doing better on Sundays than I have been. On Wednesday, eBay hosted its monthly seller check-in session on Zoom. I attended the session, as I do every month. It's basically for some top-rated sellers and eBay influencers. I'm not sure if any of you guys are in that group. If you are, please comment below and tell me your take on this month's seller check-in. Did you take anything away from it? Did you learn anything new? It was a discussion of some of the improvements on eBay. Harry talked about the whiteout tool, where it's now possible to white out the background on many of your images. They started that last year using the mobile app. But as you guys know, I do not use the mobile app to list. I use the good old Mac. I love my Mac, and I find it very convenient to list my items with my Mac. They also talked about sales trends and shipping, and they stated that eBay is changing their expected delivery dates to something a little bit more reasonable so that the customers are not disappointed. But again, I haven't checked various listings lately, so I can't say for sure whether that's been done or not. You guys can jump in with your own theories, your own feelings, and your own experiences, and let me know what's going on. I'm going to take a drink from the Fox News Cup of Life now, but before I do, I want to reiterate something. This has nothing to do with politics. 99.9% of you guys know that, but occasionally a newbie will stumble onto the channel and misunderstand the meaning of this, okay? It is not about politics and never was. I would like to give a shout out to eCurb, who took the time out last week to explain the situation to a newbie who misunderstood the meaning of the Fox News Cup of Life. That being said, this in fact is the Fox News Cup of Life. Happy is he who drinks from it. Oh yeah, very good on this cloudy, murky day. That being said, guys, I'm going to let you go now. Thank you for watching my video. I'm Crazy New York Driver, and you're not. Each week, I come out here and I make these videos to try and help you stay successful on eBay. If you think I'm doing a good job, please leave me a thumbs up. It tells me I'm on point and appreciated. If you don't think I did a good job, tell me in the comments section what you want me to hit up, and I'll be glad to do it next week. Remember, I'm a seller friend, not a seller critic or skeptic of any kind. I've solved a lot of problems. I'm still making money online. I've never worn a mask, and I never will. I've never distorted my voice on a video because I feel that's dishonest and unscrupulous. So yeah, I'm a CEO and a CFO of my own company. So that being said, guys, go out there, make a ton of money on eBay this week. Rock on and peace! And question for you guys. Do you like me facing the camera this way so you can see the background outside more? Or next video, do you want me to go back to facing the wall? I want to hear from you on that topic. And it's up to you to decide. But there's one thing that I'm deciding, okay? You listen to me, and you listen good. Don't be fake! Richie! Yeah! Peace!